Well, this is certainly a bittersweet day at Kiro7.
Yeah.
Deborah Horne has served our community and, more importantly, been our friend for 34 years.
Now she's retiring. She deserves it. At 5 o'clock, we talked about her incredible journalistic muscle. It's matched only by her equally strong heart.
There are legends in Seattle TV news, and then there is Deborah Horne. She is in a class by herself.
No one has done what Deborah Horne has done the way she's done it.
I read somewhere that enthusiasm means you're infected with God's excitement, and that encapsulates what gets Deborah Horne up every day. It is her rocket fuel.
For 34 years, she has led newscasts and celebrations.
How many of these have you done, Debbie?
You know, I keep thinking, I think it's like 10.
Treasured.
You look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
And trusted.
And she is not shy, so you know if Deborah has a question, she's gonna ask it.
You've said glowing things about outgoing Chief Diaz. What was the straw that broke the camel's back?
Deborah knows when being tough is necessary and when it's not, like when a Kent woman's murder was solved after decades.
And the case detective, who was a great guy, said, you know, I really don't want to talk to reporters. I'm not going to talk to reporters, absolutely not. And she said, Detective, I have a question for you. And in such a genuine way said,
Why this case? What about this that you decided 9 years ago that you were going to devote yourself to solving it? His was the emotional center of this moment.
Listening to Ken talk to me on the phone. They're lost.
that wonderful, authentic, genuine moment would never have happened without Deborah being there.
That's who Deborah is, on camera and off. She holds everyone accountable.
So if you ever say daylight savings in front of her, no, it is daylight saving. That is what is accurate.
She also takes everyone into account, especially those experiencing loss.
You spearheaded an effort both to honor her and to support me. It still brings tears to my eyes when I think about it.
That deep empathy, no act. Although it played brilliantly on the bigger screen.
We know it takes great courage.
When Hollywood came calling, asking Ms. Horne to become Dr. Dana, even then she asked the pivotal questions.
One of the most difficult things is for a parent to lose a child.
Yes, yes it is.
Tell us about your son.
He was a sweet boy.
She has played so many roles on the TV set, in your living room, and at the center of our family room.
Deborah Horne is the Kiro7 matriarch, not just on TV, but also off camera in the newsroom.
Tenacious, fearless getting the facts. But we want to show you another part of her story. Lately, that God's excitement Gary mentioned.
The example is a wild and crazy guy.
Has blessed us in a new way.
She brings a lot of light and joy into the newsroom with her daily quizzes.
Here we go, number 8.
Seattle Times in hand, she's become the daily newsroom trivia host.
You know,
still asking the challenging questions, but with a heavier helping of joy.
Plenty smart. Here we go.
That is your gift. You make us all feel like doctors. I love her so much.
Now the tough question. What do we do without the heart and soul of our newsroom? We start to answer that tomorrow.
I admire her. I adore her. I respect her.
We were so blessed to have you, and now I hope that in this next chapter, you experience more of the love and the joy that you brought to us for so many years.
For now, we thank her for the last 34 years with her perfect trademark accessory.
Who else can pull that off? No one. But I'm doing my best. 3,200 miles away here in Tampa. This is actually a loofah for the shower.
There is no doubt she has earned her flowers.
And you can hear all the 12s. They're cheering for Debbie Horne, too. Congratulations, Deborah. Go get them.
Wow.
Oh, get them.
That's too hard to follow.
We all love you so much.
Oh, my goodness.
All of you have flowers on.
Oh, well, I love you too. But I may never speak to you because of all of this. But I will say that I love flowers, obviously. Thank you, Elle, for making them for me as well. Well, I actually do have something else to say with all of these amazing people behind me. 34 years and 1 month ago, I walked into Kiro7 for the first time. I had worked so hard to get here, first as a newspaper reporter at the Providence Journal, then as a television reporter at WPRI TV, both in Rhode Island. And I was definitely from the other coast, barking out my questions with such gusto at news conferences that other reporters would say, oh yeah, that's right, you're that reporter from the East Coast. I had not yet learned the gentler Seattle way, but I soon figured out that was no way to get my questions answered, at least not to get them to call me back. And I needed them to call me back to do my story. So I changed, as did everything else. This place, this city, my life, and the people I work with, they changed as well. Well, I could not stop asking the difficult questions because I needed to get the answers for you. So it didn't matter whether I was liked by those I was covering. Nope, I did not care. What mattered most was that I was getting as close to the facts of the story, to the heart of the story, as close as I could in the time I had, which wasn't ever enough. So many of you who allowed me into your homes on the worst days of your lives, when someone you loved most in this world was suddenly gone, you trusted me to tell your stories, granting me a priceless gift of sharing their stories with the world. I would have understood no. That made sense in the midst of often senseless tragedy, but so very many of you said yes. And I am grateful. Because of you, I am the reporter I am today. Because of you, I am the person I am today. I am more compassionate, more caring, more thoughtful, and more aware of the preciousness of life and the suddenness of death, because I have gotten to tell and share your stories. And so it has come to this. My childhood dream fulfilled. It is hard to leave this profession and the people who have meant so much to me. But there is a season for all things, and this is my season to pursue whatever comes next. But you're not getting rid of me that easily. I'm sticking around. I was recently re-elected president of the Seattle chapter of our union, SAG-AFTRA, and I'm on the board at the Seattle Opera. And I am making my Seattle Symphony debut on Saturday, October 18th. I'll be co-hosting and narrating Peter and the Wolf for the first family concert of the year. You don't even have to love classical music like I do to come, and I hope you will.
That will be a more cheerful story for you to tell.
From one stage to the next, right?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. I hope you feel the love and the respect and the gratitude.
I absolutely do, in absolutely every way. Just to see, Nicole, you have a flower on. Just to see flowers is just unbelievable. I think maybe this could be a good look, really. Some of you.
The new Kiro7 moniker right here.
Yeah,
Although I have had news directors tell me I had to stop wearing it because people were talking about the flower, not looking at what I was saying.
You know what? Those news directors are gone and you're still here. How about that?
I love that. Thank you for pointing that out. So, thank you again, all of you. It's just been a joy, a pleasure, and I'm going to miss you. I can't wait to see what I feel like Saturday night when I don't have to go to bed to come in on Sunday. I look forward to that.
You're going to feel pretty good, I think.
Bravo, Deborah.
Yes, absolutely. And we are not crying. This is the beginning of rain that Robert's going to tell you about when we come back.